Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my May empties. I always find empties kinda like the hardest video to film or the most boring ones. Like I was supposed to film this video a couple of days ago already, but I didn't film it. I was like, oh my god, I don't want to film it, but I really have to film it now. I'm going to film monthly empties for the rest of this year because I really want to track down my monthly usage, like how much worth of products I do finish, and also with skincare and that kind of products I really want to track down like how quickly I finish products. So that is why I'm doing them monthly right now, but possibly after this year I'm going to do them like in every 6 months or so. Today I'm going to go through my May empties, and as always I'm showing my declutters also in these videos, but in May I didn't really declutter anything. The only thing is that I debotted my Pacifica Solar Palette, and I was talking about this one in my Shop My Shadows video. But what I did is that I debotted the palette. I decided to keep 3 eyeshadows and the blush and the highlighter, but I decluttered all of the cream highlighters and 3 eyeshadows. I must say that it's so ridiculous how much there was cardboard in this packaging. Like there was 1 centimeter of cardboard for such a small amount of product. There is really kind of like unnecessary wasted material in this packaging, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But anyways, this is the only declutter that I do have this month. And then as always I do have my empties in my empties bin, and this time I don't have quite as much empties. In April I finished a lot of products, not so much in May, but let's go through this, and I'm going to start with hair products. Okay, so I finally finished my Paul Mitchell Extra Body Thicken Up Styling Liquid. I have had this one for at least 5 years, but I think that even longer than that. I think this is a nice product. It's something I used before blow drying, but I don't know, I didn't buy it again. Currently I have a similar type of product from Giovanni that is a lot more affordable. Then another product from Paul Mitchell that I finished is their hot off the press heat protection spray, and this one I think is really good. Actually I bought this again, even though I thought I wouldn't, but I bought this again because Sokos was having products 40% off. The retail price of this is almost 30 euros. I don't know if it's worth that much, but I paid about 17 euros. So I just had to get it because I really needed a new heat protection spray. And this one is something that it lasts a long time. I believe I have bought this maybe 2016. If it was something that I would need to repurchase like every couple of months, I would not buy it. But because it's something I need to buy every couple of years, I decided to buy it, especially since I got it on sale. I finished only 1 body product in May. It is the Marks & Spencer Nature's Ingredients Antiperspirant, and this is in the Aloe Vera scent. Now I have talked about these Nature Ingredients deodorants or antiperspirants before. I don't really like these because these contain alcohol and these are really drying, but the floral collection antiperspirants from Marks & Spencer are amazing. I have 4 left in my collection. Like antiperspirant is the only product where I do really have backups. Then I do have here a couple of skincare empties. I have actually only like 1 full-size product, and this is the Body Shop Camomile Silky Cleansing Oil, and I absolutely love this stuff. I have already repurchased it. So I do double cleans now in evenings. Actually first I do take my eye makeup off with an eye makeup remover, but after that I use a couple of pumps of this to break down the makeup, the foundation and everything that is in my face, and after that I will use my actual cleanser. This cleansing oil is my favorite for a couple of reasons. First of all, I do like the formula, like it's not too thick, and I absolutely do love the bottle of this one. I know it's kind of like a small detail, but I love the bottle because I can just let it be in the shelf where it is and I can press the product. I don't have to take this to my hand because it can be a little bit gross when you do have oily hands. So I find that the bottle is so good for cleansing oil, and the reason why I really do love this is that I find this is a really reasonable price. This one is 200 milliliters and this costs 19 euros 90 cents. So I found this EcoTools Konjac sponge from my shower shelf. I do not know how old it is, but it is gross. I think it has been there unused at least for 6 months or so. So yes, this one is going to go now. I actually do really like Konjac sponges and I could maybe get a new one, but I would need to get one with a string in it so that I could hang it and then I wouldn't kind of like forget about it. But I do like them. I think they are kind of like a handy tool to help you to clean your face. Then the last skincare product I have here is a sample from Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the Charlotte's Magic Cream and it is a moisturizer. It was quite thick and heavy moisturizer. I think it felt nice, but it's not something I would use during summer to moisturize my face. Maybe I could use it during winter. However, Charlotte Tilbury skincare is like out of my price range. Actually, I believe this product is not even vegan, so I wouldn't buy it. But yeah, I'm not into this fancy skincare. I'm sure I can find something that works in more affordable price. Then I finished 2 nail polishes from Essence and these were both in my project polish and these are the Essence Gel Nail Polish Formula. So I finished the shade Engage that I absolutely loved. This is like a light peachy shimmery shade and I want to buy a nail polish in similar color than this after my no buy year because I don't currently have one and this is just an easy everyday nail color. And then I finished the shade Forgive Me that is like a warm bubblegum pink. Not really my favorite. I think I'm just like over of pink nail polish. Then the rest of the empties I have here are makeup. So first is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I finished this one really quickly. I believe I got this in very early April, but I already finished it in early May. But I guess the reason why I went through it so quickly was that I was using kind of like a cocktail on my under eyes. So I was using first this and then I put a little bit of Shape Tape on top of it. But I stopped doing that with my new one, so I did repurchase this, but I'm not putting this to my under eyes anymore. I think this is a nice concealer, but on my under eye area it doesn't provide enough coverage. However, I think this is beautiful to highlight with. Then I finished this Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. I don't know if this really is so transparent that somebody with deeper complexion could use this, but this was a beautiful powder. I bought this Too Faced Ethereal powder because I hoped it would kind of like be the same, but unfortunately it is not. This Milani powder, it really gives like a beautiful glow to my skin and it doesn't look like powder at all. I absolutely loved it and I will repurchase it later, but now that it is my no buy year, I just cannot justify buying this when I have this Too Faced powder too, so I will need to pan this. But after that, I'm for sure going to buy the Milani powder. This is really affordable too. I bought it from Beauty Joint and it was under 10 euros. Unfortunately, I didn't see this on Beauty Bay, so I don't know how well this is available in Europe, but it is so amazing that it's for sure for me worth of buying overseas. The only slight complaint that I have about this one is that it is in pressed formula. I don't really like pressed powders, mainly because I feel I need to use them a little bit more, and when I am almost done with the product, it's all over the pan and then it's so messy and yeah. But I do love this and I'm for sure going to buy it again later. Another product that I finished and I'm for sure going to repurchase later, but I cannot do it right now because it's my no-buy is this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So this bronzer was in my 19 in 2019 project pan and it is all gone. Oh my god, it did take so long for me to finish this, and now that I have finished it, I miss it already. I did have to set bronzer, which is like the little bit more neutral bronzer, really light shade, and I think this is for me the perfect bronzer set when I don't have any tan, and even if I do have a little bit of tan, I can for sure build it up a little bit, but I absolutely love this product because it has a subtle sheen in it, so it is not all matte, but then again it's not really shimmery. It's just the most beautiful bronzer ever. I do have some complaints, however. The first thing is the scent. I don't think it smells good, but I can live with it because the finish is so good. Also, the packaging of this is so ridiculous. It's so bulky. Mine broke probably like 2 years ago, so that is not really something I enjoy. But as I said, I am going to repurchase this one after my no-buy year. I actually learned very recently that this is vegan. So Nella, who actually writes a Finnish beauty blog, did mention for me that this is vegan. And now actually it says in the Physicians Formula website that this product is vegan. At one point it didn't say it, so it has been a little bit confusing with Physicians Formula vegan products. Then I have here one pack of false lashes. So these are the Eylure Most Wanted Gimme lashes. I think these Eylure Most Wanted lashes are like the most beautiful lashes ever, but they are really dramatic and I don't really use as dramatic lashes anymore. Like last year I was into really dramatic lash look. Now I am good with a little bit more natural lashes. I still do use false lashes like almost every day because I don't know, they just open my hooded eyes better than, you know, any mascara trick can ever do. However, I am not into that really dramatic look anymore, but I bought this so I could have one little bit more dramatic pair and that I could film with. And these Gimme lashes are one of the least dramatic lashes from this line. I didn't finish them up yet, so I just put the packaging to my Empties bin. That is what I always do with my lashes. When I do open the packaging, I don't want to save it. I will move the lashes here to my House of Lashes lash case and then I put the lashes here. But the Gimme lashes are these one in the bottom. So as you can see, they are a little bit more dramatic, but they are not like super dramatic. Then I do have here some lip products and all of these were in my Rolling Lippies project pan. A couple of these I shared with you that I have finished them in my last update and one is a spoiler for the next one. So first is this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. This is my favorite lip scrub. I absolutely hate those lip scrubs where you do need to put your finger to a jar. I don't even have long fingernails, but still with that kind of products I always have the stuff under my nails and it is just gross, so no thanks. So that is why I like this e.l.f. one. This is also good, but it's so handy because you don't need to put your finger there and you can just, you know, scrub your lips. And yeah, it's good, it's affordable, nothing to complain about this one. Then I do have the Colourpop lipsticks in Skin Bee over here. Now I didn't have this lipstick to show to you in my Rolling Lippies update because I had lost this. But my husband took our car to some sort of cleans. Apparently this was somewhere in the car. But yeah, it is gone. There is maybe just like really little bit of product left, like maybe I could get like one application from it, but I don't bother. I don't like this at all. My problem with this product is the formula, because this is the glossy formula and it just doesn't stay on. It gives the white ring inside of my lips like in 30 minutes. But I must say that surprisingly enough, I learned to like the color of this. This one was the palest nude lipstick in my collection, and it is like so pale that it's lighter than my skin tone, and my skin tone is pretty light. I actually kind of like started to like the color of this, so maybe after my no buy year I could buy a really pale nude lipstick, but it would need to be in much better formula than this one. And it's something I still need to think about, like how many lipsticks I really want to have in future, and if that super pale nude is something that is actually a staple. I think it might be. And then the final product today is also a lipstick. This is now a spoiler to my Rolling Lippies project pan, so if you don't want spoilers, don't watch anymore. Anyways, I finished my Essence, what is this even called? All of the reading in the lipstick tube is now gone. I believe this is their Color and Care lipstick in the set Girls Club, and it is gone. Oh my god, this is the first ever colorful lipstick that I have finished, and this is a pink lipstick, and I know I'm wearing a pink lipstick today, but I don't really even like pink lipstick that much, so I am so proud that I finished this one up. Now there was not that much product here, I don't know how much, but as you can see, this is clearly a smaller tube of lipstick. In future, I think my goal is to have only one pink lipstick, and that I would like to be like a dusty rose type of lipstick. This one was like kind of like a pinky rosy, little bit cooler toned, and I did really like the color, I did like the formula, but I don't think it's really my thing that much, but you saw me wearing this a lot during the springtime. Okay, so those were all of my empties this month, so let's still go through the total value of my empties. Well, with the Pacifica palette that I decluttered, I had to do some math, but I counted that the value of those decluttered shades was 15 euros and 6 cents, and it is clearly the smallest value of declutters this year that I have had. Then the value of my empties this month was 155 euros and 36 cents. Interestingly enough, in January, in March and in May, my empties were around 150 euros, and I didn't have that much products. But then in February and in April, my empties were like way over 200 euros. So we'll see if that trend continues, and if in June I do have a lot more empties. I actually don't think so, because I don't think I'm going to finish that much products. Maybe some products that are a little bit more pricey, like the Urban Decay All Nighter, but still, it has been interesting to notice this. But yeah, that is how much I did finish. But that was everything for today and everything for May's empties. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.